Hey guys, I wanted to come on here and talk about how good Pascal Siakam has been playing through the last two games. Honestly, through the whole season on the Raptors, they just won their second game in a row against the 76ers. And Pascal had an amazing game. He scored 20 points, 13 assists, 5 rebounds. He has been on a whole nother level this season, and it's just been incredible to watch. Pascal started off the game super hot. He was like 7 of 8 or something like that in the first quarter. He had 15 points. He was 4 for 4 from 3, which is absolutely incredible for him. He's not the best 3-point shooter, but so far this season, he's been shooting it relatively decently. He's shooting like 36% from the 3-point line this season. 15 points in the first quarter, just attacking PJ Tucker like it's nobody's business. Hitting these threes, they were letting him shoot these threes and he was knocking it down. He ended up with 20 points. He only scored 5 more points for the next 3 quarters, but he had like 9 assists in the second half, 13 assists overall, tying his career high. He's just been absolutely incredible, such an offensive weapon for the Raptors this season. Raptors overall really good defensively, keeping Philadelphia pretty quiet. I'd say James Harden, Joel, neither of them had really big games. Gary Trent had a huge second half, a huge third or fourth quarter. I believe he scored like 22 points in the second half. He was just super reliable, getting to his spots, hitting his threes. He was like 0 of 4 from 3 at the beginning of the game. Ended up 5 for 10, hitting his shots. Fred VanVleet, super consistent, 15 points, 8 assists, got 3 blocks, 2 steals. Incredible defender for his size. Scotty Barnes, a quiet game relatively, like, for him. I mean, it was Pascal's game, but 16 points, 10 rebounds, 5 assists, 1 steal. Still really good game from him coming back from that ankle injury. And OG, 15 points, 6 of 10. A really well effort around from everybody. Chris Boucher off the bench this year so far. It's only been his second game. He's provided so much energy for this team, just running up and down the court. He hit 2 threes in the corner. I love Boucher. Great to see him play this well. For the 76ers, Tyrese Maxey had a pretty good game, 31 points. Joel had a good scoring game as well, 31. But overall, the rest of the team, the bench, did not show up at all. Defensively, the 76ers were god-awful. They have no transition defense. The Raptors were just abusing them in transition. They were abusing them in off-ball defense. They were like not paying attention. They were only paying attention to the ball. We were just cutting, backdoor cuts. Scotty hit Boucher for a backdoor cut. Pascal was dishing out to everybody. Like I said, 9 assists in the second half. Absolutely incredible. Pascal and Scotty had multiple. I think Pascal had like 3 assists specifically to Scotty from the middle of the court. He was pushing in and he hit him in the baseline for Scotty and got easy layups. I don't know what's up with the 76ers this season so far. Defensively, they're not it. I don't know what's going on over there. Like I said, Pascal averaging 25, 9 rebounds, 8 assists. He's been an absolute engine for the Raptors this year. He said before the season that he wanted to be a top 5 player. And, I was a little skeptical. Obviously, top 5 is incredibly hard. So far, I think he's been playing like a top 5 player in the league so far. Like, I don't know what more you can ask from him. He's almost averaging a triple-double. Offensively, he's getting a lot of isolations, pushing in, getting 2 guys on him, kicking it out, making the right pass. Or his mid-ranges have just been automatic this season. His 3-ball today was amazing. He's just been getting to the bucket at will. It's been like nobody defending him, even in his off games. In the Heat game, he didn't shoot very well. He still got almost 10 assists that game as well. He's just been doing everything for the Raptors, and I mean, like the title says, MVP Pascal. These are MVP numbers. I don't know, there's still 78 more games to play, but if he can keep these numbers up, this is like minimum another second team All NBA season for him. And MVP conversations, if the Raptors can make a top 3 seed, it's still gonna be difficult. But with the way that he's playing, Scotty's taking another jump. Fred is just as reliable as ever. Gary is 3-point shooting. OG is 3-point shooting. With the way that this team is constructed, obviously Pascal and Scotty are not the best 3-point shooters, but they're the best with their ball in their hands. And they're surrounded now by OG, Gary, Fred, all positive shooters. Precious is now a positive shooter. Boucher so far has been shooting it really well. This team, defensively, offensively, so far, has been really a well-oiled machine. There's still a lot of growth for them. They still have parts of the game where offensively they slow down. Offensively, there's a drought. But I'm really liking what I'm seeing from Pascal specifically. He has been amazing this year. Shout out to this guy on Twitter for putting up these clips with Scotty and Pascal, top of the key, the other one on the baseline, right here. Scotty's right here. Easy pass. He gains so much attention from his drives and just attacking the basket. In the elbow, everybody in this game just roaming around. 3-point shooters, cutting. Scotty again just roaming around the baseline, easy buckets. Defense just not paying attention. Again, you can see this entire play. Scotty just over here, roaming, waiting for it. Pascal trying to driving in. Now he got Joel's attention. Tyrese, even George Niang over here looking back, got everyone's attention. Boom, pass, and the layup. It's just too easy for them. This bounce pass cut from Scotty to Chris Boucher. Easy cut. There was just no awareness from the 76ers defense today at all. We're going to look at these Pascal threes that he made. PJ Tucker not stepping up on him. Immediately starts talking to him. Very funny to see. Pascal again. Pull up. First 4 makes all threes. I don't know if he's ever done that in his career. It was incredible. I was shocked. Every single one. Like, what? He doesn't do this. This is not what he does. And it was incredible to watch. And here, PJ not fully stepping up. That's a deep 3. 4th 3 of the quarter. Pascal again driving, getting the attention of 2. This pass again to Scotty. It's just too easy for him now. And it's kind of crazy. He's literally a point forward now, basically. That's just an easy transition, easy transition bucket. Good defense by OG right there. Again, Gary making his shots. He made his shots in the second half. He was really big for us. Out in transition. Pascal again. Just easy. They were not paying attention. I don't know what the 76ers were doing out there. Once again, this pass, getting the attention of 2. Easy to Scotty. I will say, though, Raptors offensively have still not been the greatest in the half court. It's been a lot of isolations and kicking out of those isolations by either Pascal or Scotty. Like here, getting 2, kicking out. Obviously not a lot of pick and roll. Not as much movement of the ball sometimes as you'd like. A lot of isolation, like I said, but, so far has been working. They still have a lot of time to improve and get better. And then with a pass like this, Pascal just getting the attention, and Fred, steady Freddy, making his threes. Easy. Too easy. Back-to-back assists here for Pascal. Another. That's literally the 3rd pass like that to Scotty. The exact same thing. And they did nothing about it for the whole game. And then the 2-man game. Back and forth. End of the game. Just beautiful. And the hug at the end. Wonderful.